Can you hear that, Tiger fans? Storm's coming.
Good afternoon, Greencastle. This is Nick Wissel.
And I'm Maxwell von Doepp, and welcome back to Week 7 of the spread. Sadly, our last week here.
This is the final shebang for this NCAC season. DePauw Tigers, you know we love you. Not making the playoffs.
So, we won't be covering any playoff games.
Not going to be doing any playoff games.
It's all right.
It's been a good ride.
Yeah.
7 weeks, who would have thought?
I thought we would have burned out on week 2, if I'm being honest.
I didn't know we'd make it to 1.
Well, me neither. We barely did. It was a trip, a stumble, and a fall, but we got across the finish line.
You know what? We won this race.
All right. Well, we've got a good host of games coming up, but we don't really care about any of them. So
we have 4 really unimportant games and 5, not 5.
1.
Well, the one of the 5 is really important.
Yeah. So we'll give you a quick rundown, but, you know, come on.
All right. Start it off. Kenyon is 3-6 at Denison, who is 7-2. And Denison is minus 32.5. Who cares?
All right. Worcester, 5-4 at Hiram, 0-9. They suck. School's going to close in 3 years. Worcester by 17.5. Hiram
is a giant, like, garbage can outside of Krispy Kreme because they're the donut boys. They're just awful.
They're the donut. That's a good analogy. All right.
We're always with the shady analogies. Anyways, Allegheny, 3-6 at Oberlin, who's 1-8. Gators are by 18.5, which seems kind of odd, but sure.
I could care less. All right.
Whatever.
Ohio Wesleyan, 7-2 at Wittenberg, 6-3. They say the other Tigers are by 3.5 points.
That's actually the most interesting game because that might mean something for the conference, but
and now
finally
to the important stuff.
To the good stuff.
The 1 out of the 5.
The DePauw University Tigers are coming in at 5-4, who are at home versus the Wabash Little Giants, who are coming in at 7-2. So our boy Wally has the Little Giants minus 8.5 this weekend. How are we feeling about that, Maxwell?
Well, you know, I really think that there's a lot of people out there who might not like that line. They say, hey, Wabash is going to blow out the Tigers, you know. But let me bring up these facts.
We said, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, last 3 bell games. You know how many points it was decided by? 1,
at least 4.
3, and 7. So yes, at least 4.
At least 4.
But it doesn't really matter. It's the bell game. It's gonna be close no matter what you do.
You're trying to tell me the Tigers are gonna blow out. I tell you, you're silly.
You're silly. You're ahead of yourself. Let's talk a little bit about the lineups we got going on.
So we talked about the lineups. We got Colin Connect, who has slipped back on his bathrobe and put back on his headset, turned his hat backwards, and he's out. He's not starting this week. We got Chase Andrews coming back in. How are you feeling, Maxwell?
Well, here's my take on that whole situation. I think Chase is a great quarterback. I think he's a great guy. But with our offensive line completely healthy, and they've been playing well. They've been playing better. You know, I saw Colin Connect take some big hits, and he got back up. He was all right.
Rocked.
We need a pocket passer. We don't need a scrambler. I think Colin's decision-making might be a little bit better than Chase's when he's in the pocket. However, Chase can run the heck out of that ball.
Chase has been there, played last year. We almost pulled it off in Crawfordsville last year.
That's another thing. I mean, you got to go with Chase, I think, strictly from the fact that he has experience in a bell game before.
Hey, I like the gunslinging Crawfordsville crustacean, though. That guy can throw the football.
Yeah, I'm sure he would be just fine.
Golden crabs. Anyways, now that our offensive line is healthy, can you talk a little bit about that, Max? So who was hurt?
I believe it was Nick LaChapelle.
Are you sure?
No, but everything we say on this show is true.
Everything we say is true on the spread.
So we're looking to see him back, and maybe not injuries, but people are playing a lot better.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, this weekend, this is a little advice I have to give to you. If the DePauw Tigers win, park your car inside.
Yeah, I mean.
Don't leave it on the street.
Good golly.
People are going to be throwing things.
There's no indoor parking, but put it in the dorm. I don't know what you're going to do.
We might have martial law in the town of Greencastle.
Probably are going to have martial law. Shut the whole thing down, bring in the sheriff's office.
Because, you know, unfortunately, our boys have lost 9 out of the last 10.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We're looking to make it, what would that be? Winning 2
2
of the last 11?
Yeah, hang with us there.
Oh, so that'd be Wabash would have 9 out of the last 11? So troops.
Yeah. Support the troops.
Shout out troops. Love the troops.
Well, here's something to consider. What do you think about the rookie quarterback coming in?
Well, he's recently been involved in a scandal of sorts is what I'm hearing from my intel in Crawfordsville. That could be totally wrong.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. It was something on a Twitter page. The intel wasn't the best, but if I remember correctly, it had something to do with sheep and the sheep being terrified and the men being men, I don't know.
You know, you can put whatever you want on Twitter. We don't give you the facts, just the information.
That's true, except everything we say on the show is true.
Anyways, that kid's apparently pretty good. 16 tutties, 4 picks on the year.
Yeah, but I think this might be a bit more of a game.
Has he seen the big stage?
He hasn't. I mean, we're talking, what? Connect's grandpa, Nidis' dad,
Yeah.
watching the games, to 10,000 people coming out.
This is bad. Maxwell, how many people come to the average NCAC game?
6.
We originally thought it was 200 to 500. We found out recently that it is Colin Connect's grandpa and Eric Nidis' dad.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And Joe Runnels.
And Joe Runnels. And Brian May. They're both out there.
Yeah, they both come.
supporting.
Rain, sleet, or shine.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the quarterback. He's at the Mecca.
Yeah.
Not everybody can just waltz in the Greencastle and
different.
play one heck of a football game.
Look, the crowds like to be nice, but inevitably it's going to get out of hand.
You have the X factor.
There is an X factor in there. I don't know what to say. I don't know how he's
They
gonna
say
handle the
that
pressure.
Tiger crowd is like the 12th man.
It is like the 12th man.
Moving forward, the 8.5 line. People have been saying, they've been coming up because they know we're the spread guys. They say, I think it's going to be more like 28.5. As we said, no, our boy Wally's got us.
Tigers by 100.
Tigers by 100.
I would, look, it's kind of, immoral, whatever you bias, whatever you have it to give advice on betting. I did it last week. It's whatever. But hammer the Tigers this weekend. You couldn't do anything better, That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be texting my fake bookie and throwing.
Yes, because we do not gamble.
We don't gamble. Throwing the remains of my 401k plan on it. The rest of my 401k plan went away with the DePauw Denison game. That really did not go over well.
Yes, Maxwell has actually gambled away over $3,000 this season in Division III alone.
Alone.
And I know many of you others have as well, which is terrifying to think about.
Well, we're here to provide. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
We do always tell the people. We always tell them we're just here to give you information.
Yeah.
If you like to gamble, be a degenerate, we always tell you, come listen to us talk for 5 minutes.
All right. Well, you've heard our spiel.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys to decide how this goes. I'm excited. I'm going to be there Saturday. Whistle's going to be there Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey,
be safe, guys.
If you see us at the game, feel free to come up, say hello, talk about how the spread's going. Follow me on, I don't have a Twitter. Follow Wissel on Twitter.
Yeah. I'm the California State representative of Maxwell's Twitter.
Exactly. But coming up, we've got 2 special guests for you guys.
Yeah. Last thing. Tigers by 100.
Tigers by 100. First up, our beloved weatherman, Patrick Lawton.
And then next we have the Cicero kid, Mr. Cayman Lutz, coming on to give you your hammer of the week.
Cheers to you, Pat.
To you, Pat.
Good evening, folks of Greencastle. Saturday's game is a very big game. It's the bell game. Saturday will be a high of 39 and a low of 22. Roll Tags!
Thank you, Pat. It's been an honor getting to know what the weather is every Friday, right before the Saturday game day.
I don't know what I'm going to do without it. I'm probably going to be a little warm, a little cold sometimes, maybe a little rained on.
Either way, like we said, Pat's not going anywhere. He's an essential part of the spread. We hired him on as a paid employee, so he's staying with us, whether you guys like it or not.
That's fair. All right, well, moving on to the special guest.
This special guest hails from the deep southern part of Cicero, Indiana. He was all-state quarterback and cornerback for the Cicero Fighting Tigers, and he's going to give you your hammer of the week this week.
Don't forget, son of a councilman, too.
He is the son of a councilman. Vote for Chris Lutz. Always good publicity for the party.
Yes.
He also plays basketball. He's a shooting guard for the Tiger basketball team, and
we'll see what he has to say.
he really likes Oreos.
He does. He does. It's kind of weird.
Hey, whatever, man. As long as he can shoot threes and eat Oreos.
I've seen some weird things. All right, regardless, let's hear what you have to say, Cayman.
Cayman's giving you the hammer of the week now.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Cayman Lutz. I'm a junior here at DePauw University, and I'm here to give you the lock of the week. My lock of the week is obviously your DePauw Tigers. I know we're Wabash is favored by 8.5, but you know what? It's Bell Week. We're gonna go in there, show them who's boss, and the DePauw Tigers are gonna get the W. Hey, don't forget, your DePauw Tigers basketball team has a game tomorrow night against Rose Hallman. Should be a good one. It's at 7 o'clock. There should be a DJ there. They're handing out free items. Good, clean fun. Come support your Tigers.
Well, thank you, Cayman. That was very insightful. Being our last football NCAC special guest, I'm starting to get a little emotional.
We've
I
had a
don't know
lot of
about
them.
you.
I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a Twitter poll. So follow me on Twitter at Nick_Wissel, and you're going to vote for your favorite special guest.
I think that's a
It's not
great
really
idea.
for anything. It's kind of just for bragging rights.
Yeah, that's fair for bragging rights. We should. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we've had some great ones. The Brooklyn kid, Joe Runnels.
Oh.
The kid out of Zimbabwe, Brian May.
Oh.
He did a great job as our special guest.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough competition.
Also, everyone's been right.
Yeah, everyone has.
Everyone
been right.
has been right this
Well,
whole
that's-
season.
It's because there's everything said on the spread is 100% true.
You guys always forget. Anyways, that wraps it up for season 1 of the football spread.
Yeah, it's been an honor, Wissel.
Been an honor.
And as
We'll be
always,
back.
beat the spread.